to the east side. Them and them goddamn Italians and them part of
The cops?
yeah.
The cops brought the heroin to the east side?
Oh man, you kidding me? Scully and his brother and Dennis and his brother was policemen. Pat Quayle, Ronnie Smith, these are all cops that I was on buddy basis with. You know? And they made up the narcotics squad in Buffalo. Okay? And a lot of times they had Shirley, Hanley, Margaret, who else? Zalando, George, some of them cats, all of them motherfuckers was hooked into the same ring.
With the mob,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, all the girls. Now that's when they started trying to talk about they were gonna come over there to take over. And that's when Cheeks, who was the bouncer for Fred, what was Fred's last name? Fred, he was about bouncer on the equivalent of Marshall Miles. He might have been bigger than Marshall Miles because he was with the dude that was the big time number dealer up in Harlem. What was his name? The number dealer in Harlem, Bumpy. Bumpy, you ain't heard of Bumpy Johnson, ain't you?
And Shaft, the movie Shaft.
Well, that's a real figure.
It's a real person named Bumpy Johnson?
Yeah, he was a real cat.
Oh.
Yeah. And he talked just like Moses Gunn. You know what I'm saying? And so all of them motherfuckers, they wouldn't touch that coke, that heroin. They had somebody to do it. So they would always be able to find somebody on the street like Mansfield, like Duno, like, let me see.
Who wouldn't touch the heroin?
Huh?
Who wouldn't touch it?
The cops. They would deliver it to they people. If they knew you and they let you know that they could hook you up with some heroin, and tell you what the deal is. And at that time, the heroin was coming for anywhere from $8 to $15 for a bag, a pack, a bag. You know, the plastic bag. And all you had to do when they give it to you, they gave it to you with 25 in a bundle. And if they tell you, say, they want 18, sale for 18, and you can have the other. And the reason they done that is because the motherfucker that they was talking to, that was the way for him to keep his habit going. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, make money for them. And when he come to re-up, he get another 25, and the money that he owed the man. If he had short money, he couldn't re-up. He had to do something else to get the money to make up for that 15. And then so most of them cats made sure that they got the money for the cops, for the dealers. And then he also had money. He also had a steady supply because he was a dealer, you know. And the cops was busting motherfuckers right and left for taking their dope. He wasn't taking them. He was taking the dope. And sometimes if he had a lot of money on him, he'd take some of the money. So you hear motherfuckers talking, my man, that motherfucking Ronnie Smith, man, stopped me down there and robbed me, man. You know.